I'm like here.
Because otherwise, if you're shifting to my left, you're right.
I don't want to shift.
Okay, that's what the right wants you to do. Anyway, this is not political.
All right, Tory, say something.
Remember when we were supposed to have a podcast? Podcast.
Hey. No, it's not.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How we doing?
Hello. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year 2022.
2022. Too bad. It's probably going to be like 2020 and 2021.
Yikes, guys. There's a pandemic.
Optimism.
But you wouldn't know it.
We're not in an endemic yet, but we're in a pandemic.
Hey. Hi.
Hi.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hello, one ho. Too, right?
Hello, one ho. Aw.
Right.
Looking good this year
Looking
so far.
great.
Go
Looking
follow
great.
his
Yeah.
Twitter. You'll see everything.
He's immaculate.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah.
His dick.
And everything but that. The boys got some class there, so.
He's got class.
He's a classy boy.
He is.
So hello to all of you
How
listening. We are halfway through January now, so Happy New Year. It's the first episode of 2022. Yay!
Hooray. Episode 4.
Episode 4. Yep.
Can you believe it?
Yeah. Well, yes and no.
It's just gone by kind of quick. Like.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're here doing this, and I didn't think it would. Not that I. Okay, I kind of did.
Wait, what?
I didn't think we would ever do it.
Oh, after 2021?
Like,
No. Yeah. No. I think we have a good thing going.
No.
and...
From the first time, like.
Oh.
Yeah. No,
I thought you meant like the last episode. I was like, don't give up yet.
From 2016, when we were like, yeah, let's do it. And then, like,
that far
baby,
back.
and another baby, and then.
Yeah, 2 all at once. You guys are efficient.
If only there was a word for that.
I can't think of it, but I'm sure it doesn't matter. It's fine. Birth. Okay, that's what you meant. Yeah, I'm glad that we came back to do this. This has been a late highlight of my 2021, and my 2021 needed highlights. So
highlights.
Yeah,
needed some touch-ups, right?
Ooh, call your wife.
Looking kind of gray.
Go to her salon.
Hairy Tales.
Do you want to name drop?
I don't know if they want to be affiliated with this.
You're gonna have to ask your wife.
I will ask her later.
Okay. Remember that when you're editing. But yeah. Right. So if I think I sound a little off, but I don't know.
Why is that?
Because I had COVID. Just kidding. I had. Just kidding. I was worried that I did, but I don't. I have a bad cold because. Believe it or not, there are other illnesses out in the world besides COVID. Did you know?
I started to forget because, like, you either have COVID or, like, you're dying. Or
I got it from hanging out here. I mean, you didn't know. But anyway, so yeah, because last episode you were off too, sounding.
I'm still off.
And I think you sound fine, so I guess it's all relative. But since this is an auditory experience, it's Tory, so don't. I'm not a new person. I am me, but I seem like I sound different.
You do sound a little.
I don't know.
I feel sound a little stuffy.
I feel the best I have. It was a horrible, like, I don't know. Sometimes colds can be really insignificant and just like inconvenient, but mine was like a full blown.
Yeah.
I can't stay up past 8:30. I am exhausted from walking across my house.
Sure sounds like fucking COVID though. Jesus.
Yes, and that's why. It's unfortunate that I got the cold when I did because everybody was like coming off of this like holiday thing, and obviously you guys all know the spike went up for this Deltacron, whatever
Omarion
thing. He doesn't want that. Omarion went on record to say his name is not Omicron. But
I know I saw the TikTok. It was good.
Yeah, it was great. But anyway, so it was around that time where people were coming back from big gatherings and then being surprised if they were sick or whatever. And gasp. And at-home COVID tests were impossible to find.
Yeah.
So I finally got my hands on one. Although I was pretty sure that it was directly from two little ones in the house. But
my kids are germs.
Kids
germ
are
spreaders.
the future. Kids are also gross.
Yeah.
And they are mutually exclusive until when's proper hygiene? Like 13,
like
12, 13? Okay, well maybe not.
You should be doing proper hygiene by then.
when
Holy
you like
shit.
when you master it. I don't know, because I'm thinking different because girls get like their periods and stuff around that time. So that's why I said 12, 13.
I'm
That's
because you start to like sweat more and then you start to like have the BO problem, right? So I agree with that just because
like, yes, you should have basic hygiene down definitely by age 10, but like when your body changes and it's new body stuff to deal with.
Yeah.
We're here to talk to your child today about the birds and the bees. Did you know? It's a whole thing. Leave it to your public schools; they'll do fine. Anyway,
what the fuck were we talking about?
We were talking about how I didn't know for sure if I had a cold until just a couple days ago, like for certain.
Because you got your hands on a home test and you.
Yes, finally, when Walmart had them on sale for like 40 minutes and then they all sold out, and managed to get one.
Fucking Wario64, who is like the guy who usually tells you when a PS5 is coming out. He started like putting up shit like, oh, you can get the Biomax test at this place.
Oh,
I
was wondering. Price. Yeah, okay. Because I did that on my own Facebook. Because I was at Walgreens and I was like, oh my god, they got a whole bunch of COVID tests. I didn't know they made them like as singular packages, but that's what those were. But anyway, so it's really tough, especially since testing is so hard to get, to know the difference if you have a cold or if you have COVID. So like I was paranoid for about a week. It's
reasonable.
But then Lewis was sick with pretty much the exact same thing. Like I texted and was like, yeah, today I feel like this and then this is bad. And you were like, oh yeah, I had that too. This was on day 2 of my ongoing plight or whatever. It was very reassuring, for real, though. So,
and then I would tell you what was going to happen next, and it would happen.
Oracle. Except you were less vague about it. But yeah, so long story short, we were supposed to do this podcast last week, which was going to be before my 30th birthday.
Woo, woo, woo.
So we are now two 30-somethings sitting on a futon talking about random things. So that's good. But
30 years old. My goodness. How do you feel?
I feel like I probably would have felt the same way last week if you were asking me this last week if I wasn't sick. You know, it doesn't feel any different. I really didn't make a big deal about it. I think it's just because genuinely I feel like the last 2 years haven't really happened because the concept of time is so warped now with COVID, the COVID times. Like my brain, I'm still 28, you know, so.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel like anything's happened. And my birthday last year was like trash, horrible, just because of the isolation and other circumstances and stuff. Well, Josh had he was exposed to somebody, so I couldn't even spend like most of my birthday with him. It was frustrating. But anyway, so.
Yeah.
So feeling 30 really doesn't feel different for me than feeling 28, so.
I know. I had my 30th in 2019.
Yes.
So I was the last one who kind of had like a semi-normal 30th.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
That's crazy.
That is very crazy. A milestone birthday.
Damn. But yeah, you're 30 now, and you feel the same. And,
I do.
And
I am a 30-year-old virgin. For those who aren't watching,
Congratulations.
I'm wearing a Virginity Rocks t-shirt and also Virginity socks.
Virginity socks.
Yeah. So, the basic long story short of this is that this is a joke shirt because it's ironic or whatever, or I don't know. It's just funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
We like stupid funny things, and we saw that and we were like, let's get those, and let's get something for your wife, and let's go for the giant floaty because
it came with it.
It came with a
like
more than the length of this futon, like this huge floaty for no reason. So, shout out! I do not know the company who made this, but shout out to the Virginity Rocks merch people. I'm happy to represent the 30-year-old virgin. And
the shirt's like average.
The
shirt's like just an average shirt, but the socks are actually really fucking comfortable.
They are so comfortable.
Because Ashley wanted nothing to do with it after like I pissed her the fuck off.
It was a bad day.
It was a great day.
No, well, for her, she came
okay.
home and did not expect to see a giant, like, what is it, like 6-foot floaty in the middle of her living room.
It said Virginity Rocks on it, and then...
And, you know, for some reason, she just didn't find that very funny at the time. So there's a little bit of bad juju and stuff associated with that.
I thought I was so, like, I'm going to bring it.
You told me, and you seemed really confident. So
I was so confident.
But in the back of my mind, I'm like, she's not going to fucking wear this shirt. Like,
you thought that? Really?
But you said you already bought them. So, like, what was I going to say? Listen, I'm starting my 2022 off with a clear conscience. And he's starting it off with a Pepsi. So,
That's right.
But yeah, I don't know. You already bought it,
man.
so I didn't want to. And you obviously have known Ashley longer than I have. So I was just like, well, he must know that she's going to like it. So go off, King.
Oh, God. Damn
Spoilers, though.
She hated it. She fucking hated it. She fucking hated it so much that she never wore the shirt. It's still in the closet over there.
Oh, like I'm cleaning out your closet.
Right. And then I got desperate because, like I love those socks, but, like, at the time, my pair was, like, either in the wash or, like...
Oh, so you just took them.
So I'm like, Ash, you ever gonna use this? You gotta...
Oh my God.
I said, you ever gonna use these socks? It's getting cold.
Yeah, that'll convince her.
Also, my wife doesn't wear shoes that need socks, so she never wears socks, you know? Like, so she...
If she does, she wears, like, the, like, low-cut ones,
yes.
Or, like, that have Disney princesses or Pokemon.
Yeah,
for example.
The low-cut ones are mine. She just takes mine, but...
Oh.
So...
Okay, well, never mind. That's interesting. I did not know that about her.
Yes. So
anyway, we are both in our 30s.
I'm sorry.
What's that? I know listen, you did your best. You did your best.
The socks. I'm sorry.
Wait, we're not done yet.
Well, I asked her and she just fucking, like, turned her head around the corner.
Oh, I just looked at you.
And was like, no. She just did her, like, no.
That's she's perfected so much.
It's yeah. And so I took them.
There you go.
I have 2 pairs of them.
Nice.
Yeah. She also got me these like really comfortable purple socks that I'm wearing now, which I'm not.
This has now become a show produced by Dan Schneider.
Yeah. Guys, I will be on OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
That was very loud.
Only feet.
That probably exists.
Probably.
I don't know, but I'm gonna say probably.
But yeah, so I don't know. Like, how have the first 2 years of your 30s, or almost 3 years? Well, 3 years this year, but are they any different, or like? Because people were like, "Oh, you're turning 30, huh? That's the big one," and I'm like, I guess like the most exciting thing. My last most exciting birthday was when I turned 25. I could rent a car. Like, I think I've hit all the milestones. Oh, I'm sorry.
I just thought about it. I'm like, 30s what, like, I thought, like, when I was a young kid, I thought 60 was old. Mm-hmm. Now I think 60 is, like, not that bad at all. Like, my mom is going to be 60 next year. She looks great.
Woo!
But, like, I was thinking, like, okay, I thought 60 was old as a little kid, and I'm going to be fucking 30. That's half of that.
Oh.
That's half of that.
Okay, I see what you mean.
I'm dying.
Oh, okay, you lost me, but
dying.
I don't think
But it really isn't that bad. I don't feel much different. Mm-hmm. I've definitely matured since I was, like, in high school and stuff like that. But I always kind of perpetually feel like I'm in my, like, early 20s.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel. Like I don't feel like I am. Most of my adult life, I haven't felt like an adult.
Okay, that I understand. Yeah.
So I feel like obviously I have a job, right? I have kids, I have a mortgage and shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing with that shit. And I also feel like, for example, like it's like I'm pretending.
Oh, pretending to be an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like a kid who is still pretending to be mature.
I'm just
like,
2 little boys in an overcoat.
Exactly. That's how it feels.
Yeah,
man.
no, I get you.
I don't know. It's like an imposter syndrome kind of thing, right?
Sus. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I just like turning 18, it's like you don't suddenly feel like more mature and like like one of the like a good metaphor would be my coworker, her son was sick, and his prior doctor's visit he was 17, and this doctor's visit he was 18, and so he was an adult-ish now.
Yep.
And the doctor wouldn't let my coworker, his mom, in because he was 18 and didn't really need her. And I'm assuming some COVID protocols where if you're a minor, only if you're a minor can you have an accompanied person or whatever.
Yep.
And then she said that they started asking him a bunch of medical questions about himself, and he didn't really know how to answer. So then they had to call her in and stuff. Yeah. So you don't, I don't know. Like, sounds cliche, but I'm getting to the point where it's like age is kind of just a frame of mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind feeling like I'm 28 because I don't really have a concept of the last 2 years. And
yeah,
I guess it's kind of like as I've been watching your kids grow up, it's like I'm not here every day. So I guess from the outside looking in, it can feel like things have changed really fast.
Sure.
But for you, like it was gradual. I mean, unless you sit and look back and you're like, they were little tiny peanuts once.
Yeah, we do that a lot.
Yeah, but from day to day, there's a So
for me, it's like.
So that's what I feel like life has been. It's like just suddenly you're like, oh my gosh, when did I turn 13? Oh my gosh, when did I turn 20 or whatever? So.
Right. Yeah, and while you're in your 20s, you don't. Because I didn't feel very old.
It's just kind of weird because thinking about it now, there's like I definitely see more of a stereotype with like sitcoms that have people like there's a big difference between a cast of people who are supposed to be in their 20s and a cast of people who are supposed to be in their 30s, like role wise, like the 20-year-olds or like going out to clubs or like frequent dating, and then the 30s are always like either ball and chained or they're like desperately looking for their one true love or something. It's just very strange looking at it now.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because I don't feel that way. So
yeah.
If
I
not
don't
for
know
COVID,
much about like Friends, the sitcom Friends. But I think that was probably more.
Was that
they were
30s?
Probably more in their 30s, I'm guessing.
Or late 20s? Yeah, we are the two people on planet Earth who have never seen Friends.
I have never seen Friends, and I don't want to.
I am okay with it. I'm okay not seeing it.
Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes just because they came on like after another show I was watching, or
just by circumstance.
Yeah.
Take my pity view, Jennifer Aniston.
Exactly. Jennifer Aniston. Oh.
But anyway.
Sorry.
Because like I don't know, if not for the pandemic, I had plans of like me and one of my friends, we were gonna try to go to a club for the first time because I never clubbed as a college kid.
Fucking never did.
I met my husband the first week of school, and I couldn't. We were together for all 4 years, but which is very romantic. But at the same time, it's like I've never had like a real like party girl experience or whatever.
Trust me. In the same boat.
And I feel like I wouldn't have been confident enough to do it in my 20s when it's portrayed that most people of that age, where they go.
Yep.
I feel like I was always going to do it when I was in my 30s. And I'd still be very, very shy and awkward, but I'd be a tiny bit more like able to fake confidence or whatever. And all the 30-year-olds on sitcoms and stuff don't leave the house, I guess.
Just come home and don't do shit. Yeah.
Women stay home. Women cook. Women clean. Women bear children.
Women bear children.
Ooga booga.
Oh.
So less than making me realize my own current age, it's making me realize what my now age demographic, how it's portrayed. So. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. He's having some delicious Sour Punch bites. So at points this will turn into a ASMR. Do you like mouth noise?
I'm eating again. I'm sorry. I'm gonna fucking eat every fucking podcast episode. I don't care.
Okay.
God damn it.
Whoa, just take it easy,
You brought
man.
up last time too, okay? You're like
I know. Well,
like because 17 fucking times. Like, you're still eating that cookie. What's going on?
Part of the reason was because you just insisted on not taking it out of the parchment paper and putting it on top of the parchment paper. So every time that like you would try to like subtly reach over, you'd be like,
I didn't want it to touch the table directly.
Okay.
You ass.
I'm gonna like, if I laugh too hard, I'm gonna start coughing and hacking, and that'll be more editing for you to do.
That's fine.
Is it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's how I feel about being in my 30s. Long story short, as a newly inducted 30-something, as of, what is today? 5 days ago. So,
Hey.
I'm 30 years and 5 days old.
Hey. You did it.
And you've been doing it. Yay!
Hey.
Hey! Round of applause.
Yeah. Welcome to the 30s.
Thanks.
Honestly, I have a feeling like my 30s are going to be really good. Like, it just feels like what I wanted my 20s.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think we are all a little ripped off and deceived in what our current 20s as a millennial in the 2010s would be like.
oh God, like
they're like, you'll be able to do this and this and this, and it's like, okay, well, first I have to take care of all the debt, and then I have to like find a place to. So
now, like, now
you have your 30s, and most of that shit is established. So
it's established.
Yeah.
I have a house. I have a family. But I'm still gonna do the shit that I would have done.
Yeah.
In my 20s.
Yeah. No, now you have to give up video games, and you have to give up
I'm done with
concerts.
Oh, I'll never.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I would.
I know.
Jeez.
I like that there was. Sorry,
I could get rid of the video games. I could not get rid of the concerts.
I think I scared him by saying that just now. There was like
You
a
did.
real like whoa like jerk reaction. So
It's real.
But yeah, so. And then along with us starting out now in the same decade age, I was curious, and because I was sick, we go to the gym once a week, and because I was sick, we didn't, because I would have died on the floor.
I was also sick, and I was glad that you had said that.
But I'm not bummed out, but I'm a tiny bit bummed out because I was curious how many people more would be at the gym for New Year's resolutions.
Oh,
because it's a new year,
that's
new
right.
you for 2.5 months.
Oh, every time too.
Yeah.
Right?
They always say that they see the most gym membership signups in January.
They do.
They
do.
like any gym. I don't care who you are.
Planet
Fitness.
Fitness.
And those other ones I can't remember the names of right now.
Yeah.
Workout World.
You can sponsor us if you want to get your shit on here. Okay. Fuck you
Yeah,
guys.
look at these guns.
Yeah.
We'll be great representatives. Oh, One Ho. We have One Ho. He'll be a great representative.
He's a
now
hired gun.
we're now his agency.
Send all pictures.
Yeah. But yeah, so like we talked about this a tiny bit. So do you have any sort of New Year's resolutions?
I wanted to read more because I feel like I don't read enough. And I got through like 4 or 5 books last year in total.
As a librarian, I genuinely think I did less than that. Anything that wasn't school related, but so. But so your resolution is to read more. I would agree with
Somebody
that.
at my work said that they read. Keep in mind, we're on January. What is it? 14 today.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 14 days in the year. She's already read 4 books.
And you guys have the same job? Does she have a family?
She has a way harder job than me. Holy shit. But I think she got sick or something and then had a absence.
An absence.
I just thought
So
that was
jealous.
phenomenal. Like,
that's amazing. That is phenomenal. I'm
amazing,
so
buddy.
jealous. Yeah, when it's and also like when I'm in school, I feel like I got a one-track mind. Like if I'm in school, like I can't be reading anything for like recreational purposes or whatever. I'll get sidetracked and confused and distracted in my tiny pea brain. So I only read like textbooks and stuff for the majority of the year where I'm in school. So
right.
It was an embarrassingly low amount of books I read last year. So I do like that.
Mm-hmm.
What are the resolutions?
If
any.
Yeah. I wanted to stream more. Like I want to have more of a presence on Twitch.
And you can support him by going to twitch.tv/lumo and giving him a tier 1, 2, 3 sub. It's all up to you.
I'm not very good at self-promotion, and this proves it because you every podcast you have done all the plugs, and I have just been like,
I'm here to talk.
Yeah, look at me.
I'm talking, guys.
You want to find me? Too bad. You'll never know.
Fuck off.
But yeah.
Mhm.
So That's a good one
establish
too.
more of myself, on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do more music stuff. Just because I haven't had like a lot of time to really work on it, and it's just something I'm very passionate about.
I don't know what the URL link is, but go to SoundCloud and look up Lumo.
Yeah, it's just Lumo, I think.
Oh, just Lumo?
Yeah.
Okay, just look up Lumo.
Yeah.
Lumo.
Yes, it's me.
Yeah.
But whether it's like producing beats or just just like songs or whatever,
Any little thing.
anything.
So you got a lot of good ambitions going on this year.
Yeah, that's the key word, ambition.
Well, you're ambitious enough to have ambitions, so that's a good start too.
I guess that's true. I don't know.
I mean, we're also only halfway into January, so like you just need to give yourself more time.
I need more time, guys.
See, I find that I never, for the most part, keep my resolutions. I just, like, life happens, like, and I hate the ones that deprave you of things that you love or something. Mainly food-wise, but I don't know, all in moderation. But anyway, I hate the resolutions that, like, deprive you of joy, and those bum me out, and I don't want to, and, if I want that one good thing, why should I just stick to this resolution that literally only I care about, even if it is for the betterment of myself or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't get my hopes up with my resolutions. I think that
You aim real low.
I think that the only one I would really want to genuinely go for is reading more. Because as a librarian, when someone's asked what you've read, and I'm like, a textbook, that's really pathetic. So I want to strive to be better. So
that's a good goal.
Yeah,
Strive to be better.
Absolutely. 2022. Strive to be better.
Strive to be better.
Wear your mask.
Wear your fucking.
Get boosted.
Get boosted. Get vaxxed. If you haven't get vaxxed.
Stay behind me at least 3 feet.
Yeah, just get away from me in general. Just avoid me if you can.
I am rocking virginity.
Stay away
Please stay away from me.
Stay away from the virgin.
Yeah, so New Year, semi-resolutions, 30-year-old me. Woo-woo.
You did it. I'm proud of you. You made it. Welcome.
You know someone who didn't make it?
Someone? Just one person?
They didn't make it to the 2022.
Yeah. Betty White.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, I guess it's a real good testament to your legacy if people are saying that you dying before you could reach 100 is too young,
It's taken so young.
So, really, though?
Taken so young. I have a couple stories about this. I'm sorry.
All right, no, go for it.
So one, I don't know what happened to Betty White. Like, I'm not sure what happened.
I think they're saying that she just died in her sleep or something.
Okay, I was gonna say. Thought you were gonna say.
No, nothing horrible. But
no, because she had gotten either the vaccine or the booster a couple days before her death.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, freaks and fucking idiots.
I want to make sure now that I'm giving. We only want to give accurate information on the show, so
I'm just saying that they're dumb because they're like, oh, that probably killed her, guys. She was 99.
She looked great for 99 too. Can we talk about that?
We fucking can.
Yeah.
We will.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Maybe she suffered a tiny bit.
Oh my god.
She suffered a stroke 6 days before she died. Oh yeah, but before that, she died peacefully in her sleep at her home. So rumors were debunked that it was associated with the COVID-19 vaccine. I thought it was just COVID, but it had to be the vaccine because those kill people, and that's documented for realsies. For realsies. It's not. But anyway.
But yeah, first one was that, right? The second one was that somebody at fucking work was talking about it. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
oh, that's how you found out, or
what are you doing? No.
Oh, okay.
They're talking about how she dies, and they're like, well, she got the vaccine.
I got bad news for you.
Wrong. She was fucking 99, guys. I'm sorry.
Listen, I had a great grandmother that lived until 102, so it is possible to make it past 99, and so thereby she was too young to die.
Okay, she was fucking 99. All right. I don't.
So young.
I know she's America's grandma.
Taken
right?
too soon.
She was funny as hell.
Why not the queen?
No, seriously. Why not the queen?
I know. That was what I was. Okay. She was trending on Twitter, and then so was the queen. And I'm like, uh-oh, did she die too? And it was just a bunch of people being like,
no.
Why couldn't it be Queen Elizabeth?
She's in a new phase of her life right now, okay? She's cocooned up.
I'm surprised. I really am surprised that she is now going to live longer than Betty White, though.
It's fucked up.
It is, isn't it?
It's fucked up.
Ah.
But yeah, Betty White's great. Golden Girls is a fucking classic TV show, like fucking sitcom.
Way ahead of its time.
Way ahead of its time, and I identify with Sophia, so that's the old lady.
I think I identify with. The name escapes me. Betty White's character, is it Rose?
She was Rose, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of ditziness. I mean, Blanche is ditzy too, so maybe I identify as both of them.
Blanche.
Yeah. So, thank you for being a friend, Betty White. Go buy your People exclusive interview of how she lived to be 100, a real magazine cover that exists that already claimed she was 100, and then she died.
Hey,
like,
did that come into
a day before
to your work?
It was published. Yes, it did.
What else did? What else came into your work? Was it like I don't know, something you ordered? Maybe?
Oh yes. Okay, so I had a horrible moment of like panic where I was like, "Oh my god, I think I jinxed it. I think I killed Betty White." I realize now it's not my fault. How could I possibly known? But I do ordering for books for my library, and one of my topics is some of the nonfiction ones we go by topics, and one of my topics is humor, which is ironic because I'm not funny. But there was a book that kept getting recommended. Don't say anything. There was a book that kept getting recommended to me for weeks. It was this book called okay, I will look up the title, but long story short, it was a book about how to be more like Betty White, and it had just how to be golden, lessons we can learn from Betty White. And it kept getting recommended to me, and I was like, fine, I'll order it. And I forgot about it. Orders have been taking a while because of COVID, the lack of delivery drivers, the lack of I don't know.
Nobody wants to work.
Is there
anymore?
a bottlenecking of multiple reasons. So books have been getting to us late. So then when it finally arrived, it was like 4 days after she died. This book I ordered like mid-November that arrived first week of January.
Yeah.
So I had a horrible moment where I was like, I jinxed it.
You killed her.
I goofed it. I can't believe I did this.
I goofed.
So, but I didn't. So don't come after me. I didn't do it. People magazine did it. Blame them. It's their fault.
And she was like, I feel so great. It feels great to be alive.
She did feel great at the time.
And not dead.
So.
Sorry.
No. It's just a horrible thing, man.
R.I.P. Betty White.
Taken too young.
Not because she died, but because it's.
But because what?
That Zach Fox song.
Oh shoot!
I got depression.
Oh yeah.
R.I.P. Betty White.
R.I.P. Oh, that was in there, wasn't it?
He fucking.
Oh no!
See.
So I did not kill Betty White. It was Zach Fox.
The whole time.
You sly fox.
Oh.
And then also another beloved celebrity person that only just barely made it into 2022.
Yeah.
Bob Saget. Who I really didn't think of till now, but like everybody was like, America's dad. And I was like, oh my God, yeah, he is kind of just like America's dad, huh?
You know who was America's dad before him?
My dad. I don't know.
Bill Cosby.
Oh. Ooh.
I'm just saying.
And, taken too soon. Oh, so why didn't Bill Cosby trend on Twitter like the Queen was with Betty White?
I don't know.
But anyway.
Should have been
him. So.
Yeah, he was America's dad.
Yeah, so then Bob Saget, but yeah, so I guess that makes sense that like de facto we don't want Bill Cosby to be any sort of relation to us. So Bob Saget, America's dad. And he was another one where they're saying he most likely like had a heart attack or something where he like died in his sleep. Because you know you hear hotel room and you're like, and then dead and you're like, oh shoot, man, he committed suicide or whatever.
He definitely is off it himself.
Yeah, but this doesn't seem to be the case, which is, I think, more tragic. I guess if it was like, oh, he died from a drug overdose, people would have been like, oh, how horrible that he was suffering with this addiction. But now if it's like he died from a natural cause, it's like, well, what the heck, universe, you know?
Right. What the fuck?
Like, why him?
Should be Bill Cosby, guys. What are you doing?
Right? What are you doing?
The fuck? Do you know what you're doing? You don't.
Should have been the kid in the gym camp swim. This is what crazy looks like. Nicholas Cruz.
God, that.
Long story short, it shouldn't have been Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
Rip that iconic video. Oh, Bob Saget. I wonder, that's like old YouTube. I wonder
that is old ass YouTube. If
there even is an original, or if it's still
Tory
up, or if the person who yelled, "Oh, Bob Saget" over the pool table is still alive.
We should look that up. Yeah.
It may not be an answer that gets revealed on the podcast, but
yeah.
But anyway,
definitely. I used to watch his videos all the like. I thought it was the funniest fucking thing when it first came out. I don't know. I was like probably like 18 years old or some shit.
Oh yeah.
So like, this is hilarious. This is the peak comedy right here.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wait a minute. Is this fake? Is he faking it? And I was shattered.
Oh. Yeah, so, I don't know.
So it's sad.
Yeah.
Who's Danny Tanner? I mean, like, saying you didn't watch Full House in the 90s, like, you're a liar.
Even if it was on accident.
Right.
Waiting for your other show to come on.
We were there. It was on.
And you either had a crush on DJ or Stephanie.
Oh.
When you were their age. I'm not talking about if you were older than them.
Yeah, God, what the fuck?
But anyway.
I don't know if I did, to be honest.
I don't know. I kind of rooted back and forth between them. Yeah. Sorry, I got taken to a really nostalgic place there, so.
That's right. Oh. Maybe it was not DJ, and it was not Kimmy, but I think DJ had, like, another friend.
Maybe.
She was pretty attractive.
I think it was Stephanie. She like kept brown hair.
Yes.
Yeah, her. Oh, yeah, the bully, the one that started off as a bully.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember her name. I think it was like Danielle or something, but I can't remember.
Jesus.
But yeah. All right. So anyway, this is
when I was a kid.
It was when we were kids. When we were kids.
I was a child.
When we were when we were children and they were also children.
Yes.
But anyway. So, Danny Tanner, who's going to help clean up the world now? Remember his name?
Oh, he had. Are you making fun of his
OCD?
Yeah.
It is very interesting now because if he was like that in like a modern, well, they made a modern day version.
Right.
So I never watched Fuller House. I don't think I'm ever going to.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to watch at least the first season.
For Bob Saget.
For Bob.
But like if he didn't officially get diagnosed with like OCD in Fuller House, I feel like that's not the social commentary that would be going on now.
Yeah.
It's just funny. It's like, ah ha ha, he's so obsessed with cleaning. It's like, I think he's using cleaning to like compensate for the fact that his wife died in that car accident and he has to raise 3 little girls. Why doesn't anybody notice? We just make fun of him when he vacuums the vacuum or uses cleaning products to teach Michelle the alphabet. So anyway, we're getting real off topic. I really have a lot of nostalgic feelings about Full House. And I said this on Twitter too, but like, I distinctly remember, and this actually is my first introduction to the idea that 30 was old, which was the episode of when Danny turns 30. And my first instinct when I first watched it was, there's no way that this guy isn't already 30 in real life. But I don't know, but anyway.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And like, he's like, oh my God, like, what do I do now that I'm 30 or whatever? And I guess Uncle Jesse and Joey were kind of like ribbing him for it, and because they were like, every time you couldn't finish saying the word 30, they would just say it. So I guess they're younger. But it was just weird that it was something that was made fun of. So he died, Bob Saget, on my birthday as I turned 30. How do I cope with this? It feels like
it's like a Final Destination shit.
What?
It's like Final Destination type shit.
I know. Right? So and that also made me start thinking about like the concept of 30 or 30s as well. So it's been a very reflective couple of weeks.
I don't know what it was when I was a kid, but like, so you mentioned Danny Tanner and looking older, because he probably was a little older, but he probably was kind of close enough that he could maybe pass for 30.
Yeah, I think it has to do with the styling too, because I was thinking about it like
back in the day, like 30-year-olds looked fucking old, man,
and like young, not 30-year-olds looked like 30-year-olds.
Yes, it's crazy. Like, so you see like us and all of our friends, and we're in our 30s. I don't think anyone really looks the age. Like,
not the stereotypical way. We haven't dressed any like dowdier or acted any more like, or any less goofy or whatever. I don't know. I don't think so either. Although I watch like TV shows now where there's people who are like, "Hi, I'm such and such. I'm 27," and I'm like,
"No fucking way."
Yeah, you are like definitely not 27.
Yeah.
People who say they're around our age, I'm like, you look not at all like anybody I know my age looks like. I don't know.
Do they look older usually, or?
It's like a mix of older and younger. I feel like sometimes, mostly they look older to me.
Same. It's
very strange, the perception of age.
I don't know what the age range is of the the parents that are at the preschool that my kids go to, but I feel like it probably is close to my age, and I feel like
yeah, that puts in a weird perspective for you, I bet.
Like, I just feel like I don't fit in because I look I don't look that old.
He's a cool dad.
No, I'm not.
What a hip rad dad.
Oh God.
Hey. He's the one who plays loud rock music in his car because he's the cool dad. He doesn't let his kids listen to the Kids Bop versions because they're abominations. You listen to the original versions uncensored because he's a cool dad. Just Jesus disclaimer, Christ. Lewis does not actually do any of this, to my knowledge.
What, listen to?
Loud rock music because you're the cool dad.
I listen to loud music, yeah.
Within the vicinity of the school?
Oh, not loud, no.
Like to impress the other parents because you're the cool dad.
No.
Okay, we're not giving into this narrative. That's fine.
No, what I'm saying is I don't do that.
You should. That's how you assert your cool dadness.
I don't want to be a cool dad.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I look like or act like other people who are portrayed to be my age that I don't personally know.
Dear Evan Hansen. Sorry.
It's me, senior citizen Evan Hansen. God, they did that actor so dirty.
So fucking bad.
And that stupid haircut.
When you explain what it was, I'm like, oh, that's not happy. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, we did talk
not
about
passable.
Dear Evan. Yeah. So yeah. Being 30 is just strange.
It's rad. It's fucking rad, guys.
Rad.
You should do it.
Yeah, you know.
You know what I'm saying? No, you don't.
No.
All right.
No, I don't. But that's okay.
So we talked about Bob Saget. Now we're gonna talk about what Britney Spears, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's great. I love the person that Britney Spears is allowed to be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which is naked.
Jesus. She's the perfect example of not having to act her age, you know? Yeah. She's acting as young as she feels, and she's living her best non-conservatorship life.
She's not 40 yet, right? Probably on the cusp, I think.
I think so.
Damn,
I should know as a hardcore Britney
I think
fan.
she came out when I was in fourth grade. Yeah. So I was like 9. She was like 16.
Oh, she just turned 40 on last month.
She did turn 40.
Last month.
Shit. Okay. Well, shit.
And she's just allowed to be herself now.
Yeah.
Because, like, we're talking about this post her...
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, so, like, why Jamie Lynn Spears needed to write a book, who knows? People are making jokes that it's because she can no longer bum off of her sister's money.
I mean...
But...
That's fucking true, right?
It's not wrong.
Mm-mm.
There have been, like, random people. I was really into this on Twitter yesterday when this whole thing came out. And half of the full 5 pages of notes is Britney Spears just being like, I was really sick. I had a fever. My security guard wouldn't get me a leave and stuff. And it's like, you can kind of hear it in her, like, southern Louisiana voice.
A leave?
Yeah, well, not that. Sounds a little more charming than that. But, so she's just living her best life otherwise. And she has to watch her sister basically say that, like, I don't know, she always cared, or like talk about a couple instances where they got in a couple fights, because I don't know if you know this, because you definitely totally have a sibling, but siblings fight sometimes.
Oh my god.
So everybody was just calling her like,
fuck.
Okay, wow, anyway.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you were taking it in. I'm sorry I cut you off on your reflection. But, so she's on there promoting her book. So Britney's like, lol, no, you didn't ever have to work for anything. Which is true. It's like, Jamie Lynn, you didn't have to work for anything. Just like, own it. She's like, I've been working since I was 12. First of all.
Yeah, but you got that through nepotism. Like,
I completely forgot this, but did you know she was in the late cast of All That?
Yes.
How do you think she got in? Would she have gotten in because of on her own merit? Because I'll be honest, she was probably the weakest. We're gonna be rating all that cast members now. This is the podcast. But
hang on, no. All that cast members. No, stop.
No, we are getting too off topic. We need to stick with the Britney Spears. In this is important. This should be her time.
Co. Top 2. And then Amanda Bynes.
Oh, you don't have Danny or Lori Beth in there? Yeah.
They're definitely on there. They're just not top.
We're gonna talk about stupid lists in a little bit, but because there's another yay. But it's like, I don't know why Jamie Lynn just doesn't own it. She wouldn't have gotten cast All That if it wasn't for her being Britney Spears' sister.
Nope.
And the same thing with Zoe 101. Like, she made a name for herself afterwards, but she got her start because her sister's literally like the princess of pop. So
yes, she was at the time.
So it's weird that she's like acting like she worked for anything in the beginning of her career. It's just weird. Meanwhile, Britney was the one who like came onto the stage at 16. So
right,
it's just odd. So
she's like thinking about it in like literal terms, like, oh, I was actually like working, like I was actually doing a job. Like, yeah, you were, but you didn't have to like go out there and audition because.
Right.
You said, hey, I'm the little sister of Britney Spears.
Keep my last name, wink, wink.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know what?
You're in.
Fucking in.
Yeah. So. And it's like, she wrote like some response on whatever, but Jamie Lynn. Mm-hmm. And she was something like, I can't help that my last name is also Spears. And it's like, yeah, you're right.
Right.
So like, but that's more to the point. Like.
Exactly.
You can say that it's not my fault my name is Spears. And that's why I got cast for stuff or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's not your fault. Just own it.
It's not my fault. My name is Spears, and that's why I've benefited off the fucking name.
You know?
That was attached to somebody that was older than me.
So, like, I don't doubt that she's maybe felt like the castaway sister because all the attention was focused on Britney, or, like, that they got into bad fights. But they're also sisters. Like, that's literally what siblings do.
Yep.
But, like, it's weird I don't know, the book just seems weird. The interview is weird. And it comes off really, it comes off as very disingenuous. I don't know. So, I think for any circumstance, I'll be Team Britney. So.
Yeah, I'm not switching.
No cap.
No cap on a stack.
I haven't heard that one before.
Oh.
So, I don't know. Yeah. Britney's just trying to live her life, man. Let her just post her boobies on Instagram and live her life. and make your own living.
Let her post her boobies.
Free the nipple.
Instagram.
Free the nipple. Genuinely for all women in feminism.
Yeah.
But on the topic of Britney's boobies, free the nipple.
Free the nipple.
Yeah.
So
anyway, we were just talking about horrible year-end lists.
Okay.
I have a bad one and a good one, and we're going to start with the bad one because it's been on Lewis's mind for the last, 2-3 days?
Yeah, because you saw it and you sent it.
I had to send it. So,
send it.
In the first couple episodes, we talked about...
the second one.
It was the second one? Yes, it was. I don't know if we mentioned it in the first one either, but because bad takes are happening all the time.
Yes.
But so on the second episode, we talked about how year-end lists were happening, like best songs or best artists, but Barstool Sports has been doing best of all time, which is a hefty claim. And at the time, they had done, it was a top 10 bands. Or no, that was Billboard, which was also kind of a mid-take.
It was,
Barstool's been doing the individual singers.
Yes. But I'm not sure, was the Billboard one bands? I don't think it was bands.
Well, I thought it was, because number one was I think just musical acts of all time. Yeah, number one was the Beatles.
There was also like solo acts like Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson. Who is actually on top of Michael Jackson. We're going to let that go for now because we already discussed that.
I love Janet, okay?
Yeah, Janet's great. She's not better than Michael. But.
So, and I thought they had done a top 10 male singers, which I guess they hadn't. They really needed to take another 3 or 4 weeks, more than that, probably 5 weeks, 2 months, I don't know, to decide who the top 10 male singers of all time are. I'm convinced, 100% that this is a troll. There is no way on this planet that this is what it is. I don't know, so.
Right.
All right, so ready for the top 10. I'm assuming it's in order because number 1 is Elvis Presley. And so, sorry, I'm pausing your drum roll.
No problem.
This makes me confused on if it's a vocal top 10 or if it's a notoriety top 10. I can't even remember what the ones on the other top 10 were, but Beyonce was on it.
Say the second one, and then we can go back to the question.
Okay.
Because it's... Just say it.
It's not in the order that you're thinking it is. Number 2 is Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about this.
All right.
no, I know exactly.
Lewis has prepared a whole dissertation on why this list is a bunch of malarkey.
Okay, listen.
All right, calling you out.
Elvis Presley, whatever. He's
charismatic.
Charismatic. He's the king of rock, whatever.
Yes.
I'm not saying he didn't do good music. I'm just saying on the scale comprised of him and Michael Jackson, Michael did so much more.
Right. Yeah.
Just way beyond anything Elvis could have ever done. And it's not even close.
So, speaking of not even close, number 3, and this is where the idea of if it's a notoriety or a vocalist goes out the window because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
This person doesn't fit either of those criteria. So number 3, Jesse McCartney. Do you remember Jesse McCartney?
Of course you fucking don't.
I remember his one song, the Beautiful Soul song.
Yeah, Beautiful Soul. He had that. He was the voice actor of, I think it was Roxas in Kingdom Hearts.
I actually have no idea, so I'm not a good source of information.
I'm pretty sure he is the voice actor for that character.
Oh, cool.
But you don't know anything else about him, probably.
Yeah.
I feel like he had another hit, but I can't remember what the fuck it was.
I think so. I don't remember what it is either, but I know he does. And then he was in a boy band before. That I remember.
Oh, that's very loud.
Sorry. Lewis is just watching TikToks during the podcast.
My wife sent me a TikTok of it was about Majora's Mask, and it was very scary.
It was very important that 2 seconds of the audio was played.
I'm sorry.
Before.
I'm sorry.
Dream Street. That's the name of his band. Okay. He's 5'9".
Short King.
Short King, we stand.
Represent.
But yeah, so Jesse McCartney's number 3. How do we feel about that? That seems really accurate. And
I don't know if he belonged in the top 10 at all. I would say he didn't. I'm just saying.
Oh, he wrote Bleeding Love by Leona Lewis. I didn't know that.
Cool.
That doesn't mean he should be on a list of singers.
Yeah.
Number 4, randomly,
okay.
Frank Sinatra.
Whatever.
It just seems like his voice is good. Like, I guess I kind of agree, but it just is random after you're throwing out Jesse McCartney. It's weird. Like, that's a weird thing.
Weird. This can't be real.
Number 5, Otis Redding. Another random one, but I'm not. Yeah. It is what it is.
No.
Number 6, Adam Lambert, which I actually agree with if we're talking about, like,
Adam Lambert's the guy who
ability.
took over Queen, right?
Yes.
So he's good.
I actually I didn't notice this until just now.
Sure.
Number 7, Ryan Cabrera.
Oh my God.
He dated Ashley Simpson at one point.
Yeah, he did.
I think he did that On the Way Down, I Saw You.
Oh.
And You See Me From, with his stupid, like, porcupine hair.
Oh, God, no, what he does not. There's no list that he belongs on.
Right? Like,
At
I haven't
all.
thought of Ryan Cabrera since, like, Ashley Simpson was also a relevant figure, you know?
As anyone else, Tor. No,
Yeah.
just no one.
So back to random. Number 8, Stevie Wonder. It's just like this list.
I think Stevie Wonder is fantastic, so I do
Jumps
think he
all
belongs on
over.
the list.
No, I do too, but it's just really random. Like, it's random.
It's very erratic.
It's just very erratic. Okay, and so when we first discovered this list, or more like I forced him to look at it because I said, OMG, you have to look at this list.
Yes.
We talked about this person. We listened to one of their songs because we didn't know who this was. Number 9, Chase Hudson, aka Lil Huddy, which is a name
Huddy.
I'm confused by. But you do you, Lil Huddy.
I respect that you do music.
We wish we respected that you did good music. Good enough for the top 10 at least.
God damn.
You know?
It doesn't belong in the top 10.
No.
Like not
At
even
all.
Close. Not even close.
And number 10 is Bob Dylan, which, again, if we're talking about a list of popularity, definitely yes.
Right.
If we're talking about vocal ability, he's very soulful, but like...
There's not a lot going on with the Bob Dylan song. Just very like nasally and kind of whining.
So the one who's now taking over for Queen is on the list, but Freddie Mercury is not on the list, and he would be on the list in either regard. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you have to say. Freddie Mercury deserves to be on that list.
Freddie Mercury is a god tier vocalist.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people on Twitter said the same thing too. They're like, I can't believe like Freddie Mercury's not on this fucking list. I'm trying to think of anyone else who should be on the list.
That was really the only one, and I'm sure, and that's why, again, I think this list is a troll. Like, there's no way that this is a real thing. Barstool Sports is messing with Twitter to get a reaction because more clicks equals more money. It's all a scam, and it's meant to make you mad because it's made us mad. But,
it worked. It worked.
But but what I'm confused about, because I know it's a troll list, is are they trolling to say these are the best vocally sounding people, or is this a trolling for the best, like, most popular of all time people? There's no consistency, because in no universe would Otis Redding be on a list of popularity as he would for his singing. Like, it's just not. I didn't even know who he was until I had to look it up. Like Chase Hudson, Lil Huddy. And I felt like,
if only they could collab now. If only.
I'm sure he wishes that.
Maybe they can mash up.
But like you, and I was fine with letting it go because I knew this list was a bunch of BS. You were really hung up on it.
I probably was. I don't remember everything that I said, but
we listened to the Chase Hudson song because we didn't know who he was.
I remember now.
And then I was like, I don't know. I picked the one with the most views because I don't know any of his songs.
It was bad. And
it was like, and then immediately Lewis was like, here's a song that actually sounds like it gives a damn. And it was Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Who Chase Hudson just beat out on this top 10 weirdness list.
It just, you can't take any Bob Dylan song. Like the one I showed you, which was Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. It's very soulful.
Yeah.
Subterranean Homesick Blues, another one. He's the one who also did The Answer Is in the Wind. The Answer, my friend, is...
Oh, yeah. But I don't know, so...
And then you got fucking Little Huddy singing about some bullshit that I don't even remember. And the chorus was trash.
Oh, yeah.
The chorus was absolute trash. That's where it should get good. Like,
what's the song? Well, we want to give it its proper credit.
I don't remember what it was called.
I'll look it up.
Sorry.
No, it's not something that I ever expected you to remember.
But that's why I was a little, I was a little tense. And then the Elvis thing was like another thing that really upset me.
America's Sweetheart. Oh, he wrote it about that TikTok girl.
Oh, whatever. Who cares?
Okay.
Not me.
All right. You do care. You were the one who wanted to talk about this. Okay. So we're talking about it. So is there anybody else you would add? I guess in either category. I might have put, like, for notoriety, David Bowie.
Yeah. Why isn't he on the fucking list?
For notoriety, maybe even if we really need a
like
modern...
Elton John's on the fucking list? He's a great vocalist.
Vocalist, yes. And also notoriety. I was thinking for modern notoriety, like even Justin Timberlake, even though
modern, for sure.
He hasn't had a hit since that Trolls soundtrack.
He doesn't need to.
That's fair enough. Yeah, he's made enough money.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely Justin Timberlake. I would say if we're doing modern, I'm trying to think of like modern recent bands or modern recent vocalists.
If I could have my way, Gerard Way would be on the vocal list.
Oh yeah, for sure. In that same category, I would pick Claudio Sanchez because
I knew you were gonna say that.
He has a fantastic voice. Okay.
No, he does. I was just
fantastic voice.
I was just like, he's gonna say Coheed. He's gonna say Coheed. So
I'm wearing the fucking shirt, boy. Yeah. Virginia rocks.
That's not what the shirt says. It just says Coheed and Cambria. But yeah. So, like, I don't know if we're doing just like popular like pop singers or. Like if we're doing it to any singer who's ever existed, because I'm sure there's like a ton of opera guys who would be on that list.
Okay, let's think pop. Okay, because that's
okay. So David Bowie would be out then, right?
Yeah.
He blurred the lines in many ways, but I guess I wouldn't consider him.
Cause like
pop.
I wouldn't consider "Let's Dance" a rock song.
No.
You know?
Okay.
He's got like kind of like that poppy beat.
Yeah.
You know.
But but what we're saying basically is it's a confusing list and it doesn't matter because it's all BS.
It's over. Beef is squashed, okay? Shout out Little Huddy.
Shout out to America's Sweetheart.
America's Sweetheart.
So it's a troll. If they do one for like bands or greatest anybody's of all time, do not give it a click. Do not pay it any attention. I'm sick of seeing their stupid takes trend.
Where did you even see it? Because I didn't see that trending that day either.
Just my For You trending.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Which most always consists of BTS 2 or 3 times. And then whatever else. And then like political news I didn't ask for. And then Barstool Sports.
I get a lot of political news because I look for it. But
it's good to be informed.
Yeah. But I think sometimes it's a little too much.
Too much?
Yeah. I get music stuff, of course, and then like video game shit.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's all. I mean, you get what you need.
It's Rolling Stones.
Oh, hey, there you go. So did you need to vent any more about this horrible list?
No,
we're gonna let it die a painful death.
It's good.
Okay. Because my other one that I found interesting, we're going to go into Tory's book corner for a second because there have been a bunch of, I find a huge interest in most bought books or most weeks on the New York Times bestseller list or most checked out of a library books lists. Because I always am curious if they reflected what happened at my own library. But apparently there is some variation because Quartz did a survey of 14 popular cities in America to see what their most popular fiction, nonfiction, ebook, and children's book were. and Boston's not on here. So what do you think? Should we just identify as New York? Because there's New York and then there's Baltimore.
Baltimore, not Baltimore.
Not Baltimore, so just New York.
New York is fine, I guess.
Okay. This will be a great thing to talk about.
So.
Hey. So there's a link now.
There's a link.
Yeah. Hit the link below to subscribe and like if you like what you're hearing. This is I'm now realizing this is probably not the best thing to talk about after we just talked about how little books we read this year. I'm gonna go for it anyway. I don't care. YOLO. And yeah, so what I found the most interesting were the nonfiction books that were the ones that ended up being most popular. Like Barack Obama came out with The Promised Land, and it was most popular in New York and Memphis, and nowhere else apparently. There were more popular ones than that.
Memphis.
A Promised Land. Yeah, A Promised Land, which on disc, because we do books on CD, is like 36 discs. And each one has at least an hour of audio.
Ugh. God.
For kids' books, there's a lot of... Do you remember the guy who does Captain Underpants?
Yes. I don't remember what his name is. I'm sorry. But
Dav Pilkey.
Oh, okay. Yes.
But he has a new series he works on now called Dogman. So that's a popular one. Or Elephant and Piggy, who are huge kids characters, popular characters now.
Elephant and Piggy.
That's only for Portland and San Antonio. And then pretty much everywhere else is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Diary of a Wimpy Kid is a huge series. It's still very popular. And I didn't think it would be after like the 2 movies that came out when we were still like early 20s or something.
The first one was kind of funny.
Then they like replaced Roderick with some like scrawny string bean. What's up with that?
Roderick was a beast.
Not in the second one.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just funny because it did start back around that time when the movies came out, but then it's still popular even now.
Yes.
And I'm also surprised that not anywhere is Harry Potter. Interesting. And then most popular... so fun story. There was a book that went out, and no library was prepared to have as many copies as there were. And it's this book called Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. And it was her because it was her debut novel. So we have a list of like all the popular authors and Patterson who we should be expecting books from that, and expecting that a lot of people will want them. So we need to get a lot of copies. Delia Owens, this was her debut novel, and it got endorsed by Oprah. So then everybody and their grandmother were trying to get copies, and for debut authors, we only order like, certainly not as many as we do for Patterson's, but like, I don't know, 3 or 4 copies-ish. If that, not even. We were woefully underprepared. And so this book is on here. That book came out like 4 years ago. It's still popular in San Francisco, San Antonio, and Salt Lake City, and New Orleans. And the reason is because they re-released it, money-hungry people, with illustrations now.
What you're doing now is what I was doing with that Barstool shit.
Okay, we have our own gripes with our own lists of passion, okay?
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
You just let me go on for like 5 minutes.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Pop off, queen.
Pop off, queen.
Oh, okay. And you're going to love this.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take a guess. I'm not going to tell you all 14 cities because that's a lot for you to remember, or for me. Guess which is the one major city that had James Patterson's book 21st Birthday co-written by Maxine Petro. You're going to guess what major city James Patterson's book would have been. The top lone fiction book. Here's a hint. It's in the South.
Florida.
Is that the South? I guess so.
Jacksonville.
No. You don't have to keep guessing. You can say
Atlanta.
No, you're thinking too coastal South. I'll give you one more guess. This is a lot of dead
Texas.
air. Okay, that's not a city. All right, we're
Austin.
gonna put you. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Dallas.
It's fine. No, Memphis. Yeah. You guys, James Patterson is a scam, and I will say it on every podcast. He is a scam, and the only books he writes are the ones where he's the only author on the cover. You're being duped.
Yeah,
Memphis.
There's another guy named Matt or something.
There's a Matt, there's a Maxine, there's a whoever. There's a Bill Clinton. Because there was a Bill Clinton. Yeah. I mean, yeah, otherwise it was just...
James Patterson sucks, guys.
Okay.
Stop reading his shit.
I'm very confused. I'm looking now at the last fun thing. You guys should go onto the court's website and look this up because it is very interesting, the demographic breakdown of things like that. I'm looking now. Salt Lake City. Why is your most popular ebook Daddy Longlegs by Gene Webster? Do you see this cover on the far right? It looks old as heck. What the fuck? Like, how old is that? Why was that the most popular ebook?
Daddy Longlegs.
And I need to be careful how I search this because I don't want to look up pictures of Daddy Longlegs because I have arachnophobia.
Well, technically, Daddy Longlegs are not spiders.
Okay, it's a novel from 1912. Why is that your most popular ebook? Someone from Salt Lake City, please hit us up. LEM'n'TEA Podcast on Twitter. Please tell me why Daddy Longlegs was your most popular ebook in Salt Lake City. 1912
Some
book.
Mormon shit, probably.
I just want confirmation. I want to know. I want it to for the betterment of my own library career. Help me out. I'm just trying to live my life. Why are you just saying Daddy? I just realized what you were doing. I can feel my voice starting to go as we talk more.
Well, we're gonna be wrapping it soon, so
it's just funny. I haven't talked as much consistently in a very long time.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's a great conversation.
Got a lot to talk about.
We do.
So those are the trash lists. Not trash, actually. The bookworm was pretty good, but those are the trash lists of 2021.
Trash. Here's
to Barstool not making any more lists ever again.
Daddy.
Cheers. Okay, what is happening? This has become an entirely different podcast. You are like wildin', man. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, listen, he's trying to impress Wanho.
I could never impress him.
Don't say that, man. Just keep saying daddy some more. I'm sure that'll be fine. This is a family-friendly podcast. I don't know how many times we gotta tell you. Stop saying daddy.
Stop talking.
Who, me?
No, me. Oh. I don't know times I have to tell you. Stop talking.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
This is my gift. My curse.
My problem.
My problem.
If you want a funny video to watch that's like stupid funny, like our Virginity Rocks humor funny.
Yes.
Look up Spider-Man, but it's only to but he misses the part where that's his problem.
Right.
It's the dumbest, funniest edit I've ever seen.
It's very dumb, but it never fails to like make me laugh.
It's so funny.
It is very funny.
So anyway, those are our lists.
Good list.
Yeah.
I like the breakdowns of. It's very interesting to see like where people lie, like what states or.
And it's easy to see where people lie. Why is James Patterson number one?
Shit.
Memphis.
Why Elvis number one?
Barstool. Oh, is that really your gripe? It's not Jesse McCartney or Ryan Cabrera. That'd have been my first gripe. I've been like Elvis, whatever, sure, but not really. But sure, there's bigger fish to fry.
No.
And their names are Jesse and Ryan.
Okay, I let you have your gripe, and I didn't question it so much, right? And you just tore my shit up. Okay, I had an opinion, and you're like, you know what? Your opinion's wrong, and this is why. And this is why mine is better. And also, fuck you, and I hope you get stabbed.
Oh my god!
God damn it.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Popping off.
I didn't mean. Yeah, you are. New year, new me. Guns blazing, bang, 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 bang.
Anyways, moving on, right? Moving on.
Yeah.
Let's moving on.
So, one of your New Year's resolutions is to do more Twitch stuff.
Yeah.
Do you want to self-promote and show off that neat thing your wife made?
I'll show it off eventually. It's not plugged in.
Oh. You can still show. It still looks like it from here, or do you want to reveal it with all the bells and whistles?
Yeah, all the colors, because it looks so good. It's incredible.
He's going to get back on Twitch, and he's going to have the most baller sign that his wife made for him, or got made for him. Yeah,
it was incredible. She found it on, I guess it was Etsy or something.
Yeah. So. Etsy comes through.
I love Etsy.
Yeah, I do too.
They have so many great things. Go to Etsy.
So, that would, if you go to either the LEM'n'TEA Podcast Twitter or to your Twitter, tag him and say, please start a Twitch stream. I really want to see your baller sign.
Okay, we'll do that.
But don't watch anime.
Oh, on Twitch? Yeah, that's so
or
dumb.
MasterChef or whatever these people have been watching lately.
So first of all, it's all very risky. All of it.
What, the reacting to things medium or
just
being a Twitch streamer in general? Yeah.
I guess it's risky to be a Twitch streamer too if you're quitting your job and stuff. Mm-hmm. But
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But the anime is really tough. I think it was Disguised Toast, right? And I think he watched Death Note or some shit.
Yeah.
The entirety of Death Note, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's real. And then Pokemon got banned for Avatar.
Avatar, yep.
Which is even crazier because that's Viacom shit, which is very, very tough. And then there was a DMCA against, I think, Hassan and some other people.
For saying the C word.
No, not that. It was for MasterChef.
Oh, yeah. I thought we were talking about just Twitch banning people in general.
Oh, yeah, for Cracker.
Yeah.
No.
So Cracker, that's a 2021 issue. We're talking about anime in 2022.
MasterChef,
but yes, MasterChef.
They revoked it. They're like, oh yeah, it's actually fine.
Yeah. Why? Why would that?
I don't know. But he's been watching it. I think it's because it's older. I don't know.
I don't know. But it's
all.
It's because I watch yourmoviesucks.org.
Mm-hmm.
.com. Shoot, yourmoviesucks.org. He talks extensively about copyright because he's won pretty much every claim that he's ever had for any of his TV or movie reviews.
Yep.
Because it falls under fair use, which has been very educational. And this was around the time with a Cool Cat controversy and stuff too, where people were reacting to it, and this one big YouTuber did and trashed it. So Derek Savage went on a spree of threatening to sue under fake lawyer name or whatever, even though it was transformative enough to where they were reacting to it and giving commentary that it did not violate fair use. And what Pokemon Disguised Toast and Hassan were not doing was making it transformative.
But were they reacting to it?
Well, yeah, but they weren't saying any comment. They're like, oh, or oh my god, or I wonder what's gonna happen. That's not transformative. Movie reviews are inherently transformative because they're reviews. So they're just basically, if you don't mind commentary every now and then, you're basically just watching Avatar for free.
Mm-hmm.
Which, Viacom is pretty. I think they're pretty greedy, but they have a point. It's their property, so don't be surprised, I guess, when they come after you.
Mm-hmm.
So does Fox, and so does, I don't know, Death Note, whatever company Death Note is from.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either. It's fine.
There was time where I did, but
there's instances where it's people get banned for dumb reasons, like the whole Cracker thing, or people are hyper paranoid that their old VODs, or they're if they happen to play copyrighted music in a game playthrough, they're gonna get banned. It's
that, but that happens. So
yeah,
now games are. So first of all,
yeah, I think you're more. Yeah, you should talk about this more because you are on Twitch, soon to be the face of Twitch.
Yeah.
2022.
Hey. Why did I say that? So technically, like even playing a video game on stream is
Risky.
subject to copyright.
Yeah.
Because like it's still like their IP, it's still their shit. But most companies are willing to overlook that because it's huge publicity for the game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Especially if the game is good.
Unless
right?
you're Nintendo, where they do not care.
They kind of went back on that though because
a little bit.
Because like people play Nintendo games all the time on Twitch and it's
good
fine.
Publicity.
It's good publicity. They're gonna buy your fucking game.
Yeah.
Like it's not just. I'm sure people watch it and don't buy it, but that's like with anything, right?
Yeah.
It's a big ass advertisement for the shit that you might want to buy.
Right.
And
you didn't have to pay anything for the advertising.
You didn't.
So.
Actually, on Twitch, I've been watching. AGDQ, which is Awesome Games. Quick. Mm-hmm. It's like they try to speedrun games and stuff, right?
For charity, right? Or
right for charity. And like a lot of the stuff that they're showing off is. Hundreds of people running through games. Mm-hmm. Technically, that's infringing on copyright, but it's for a good cause, and it's also like
the problem. Yeah, it's all kind of gray area in some regards.
So, in regards that they're infringing on copyright, it's clear that they're broadcasting.
Yeah,
but it'd be kind of crazy to shut that down because.
It's like, oh, you don't care about kids with cancer or whatever. If it's charitable. Like,
yeah,
like
that. The big part is that. And also, like, the fact that, like, someone like me, I saw this really cool game. It was called, like, Kenya Bridge of Spirits or something like that.
Oh, yeah, you're telling me about that.
And it looks fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to buy it.
All because of that channel, of that Twitch channel.
All because of the stream.
Yeah,
I saw it. So.
Free advertising. But there's a difference between people playing through your game, which could go many kind of different ways, and by playing it, they are giving an active commentary on it.
Right.
And streaming whole episodes of Avatar and Death Note. Like,
yes.
I don't know. It wouldn't be fair use. I'm a little confused why Pokemon's ban was only for 2 days and Toast's was only is for a whole month, I think. Because it's essentially the same offense.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
It's all very murky, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. I feel like they should just admitted that they goofed or whatever, because you guys have to be made aware of the policies and stuff anyway, right? When you start a Twitch channel. Yeah,
they knew that they fucked that up by watching those specific ones, and I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean. They probably did admit that they goofed. They knew that they fucked up as soon as they were doing it. Like, they're like, oh shit, I can probably risk this.
But but it's like I said, it's essentially just rewatching a show.
You're
so it garners a lot of viewers. Mm-hmm. So
I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel like it's more offensive to stream a show that has like an actual like solid plot that had like a lot of work behind it.
Oh, rather than like a reality show?
Yeah, because and I'm not saying reality shows are bad because of that. I'm just saying just because
I would hope not, because you found one that you liked.
Because of the streaming too.
Yes, because of streaming. I get what you're saying. I feel like that sort of stuff should have like similar to how some of the reality shows I watch have people sign like a 7-year non-disclosure agreement. Mm-hmm. Like there should be a certain length of time where you can just stream reality shows or whatever.
Yeah.
I do get what you're saying. The ones that reality shows do not cost a lot. They just don't. So like it wouldn't be hurtful to like lose out on money for views because they don't cost much to make anyway.
Like the people that are watching MasterChef now on Twitch, they will probably watch the newer seasons if they like it. Which
those would probably be more susceptible to getting copyright stricken.
Oh no. Yeah, you can't watch like if you're gonna do it, you really don't want to watch the most recent.
Nope.
Stuff on stream. I would stick to like the early seasons, the ones that are less likely to be flagged or watched or monitored, whatever.
I just wouldn't watch them on stream. I'd be too paranoid.
I would not do that either.
But I guess if you're gonna do it,
right.
Lumo here is going to tell you how not to get caught. Because he's a cool dad.
Tune in the stream. Find out. Subscribe.
Yes. Subscribe for more legal advice.
Legal.
Totally legal.
Hey.
But yeah, I don't know. The whole controversy is just really stupid because it could have been easily prevented, and it was something that they should have known was going to like bite them in the butt anyway. Yeah. So
yeah, it's just you can't really. I don't know. You can get into it, but it's like if you're gonna get into it, you have to know that there is a huge risk.
Yeah.
Associated with it. Like if you're willing to take that risk.
And it's dumb. Like copyright and DMCA, like they're very, very restrictive. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Twitch seems weirdly inconsistent with it, but it doesn't mean that they don't do it.
They're like bans and shit seem very like arbitrary sometimes.
So you're best off to just adhering to the rules.
Just don't do it, guys.
Or if you're gonna do it while you're a small stream because they're less likely to pay attention to.
There's actually one thing I wanted to bring up with that.
Oh yeah.
It's I think Hassan had gotten banned once for watching the like streaming the presidential debate.
Oh really? I didn't know that was copyrightable.
Apparently, yeah, because like NBC, CBS, over they like they pay to have that debate or whatever. They pay for whatever. But they want the like exclusivity for it.
It's just weird because it's just two people talking. Like there's no like Bob Dylan soundtrack or whatever going on. Yeah,
what he was saying was like that kind of stuff like that. That's very important for people to see it because it's an election.
That's true too. Yeah,
it shouldn't be kept from people because it should be accessible to anyone.
Right. Like I don't have cable, so
exactly. And if you don't have cable, we should figure out a way to put that on every TV or any smartphone accessible anywhere on the internet. Like it shouldn't just be NBC's. It's kind of like they.
Like how Apple stole the Charlie Brown property and they play it on PBS, but not without their stupid bumpers that say this is brought to you by Apple.
Really?
Is it like that? I got a really visceral like.
Yes.
Like.
Yeah. It's very close.
That's why copyrights exist, and that's why I get so frustrated with these people. I'm gonna go off on a tangent for a second.
Go ahead.
These people. I'm sorry in advance to Ashley and any other Disney lover. I'm frustrated with people who like immediately go and watch literally anything that Disney puts out, but especially the remakes of their properties. There's a reason they remade Aladdin. There's a reason they remade The Lion King. Like there's a reason, and it's to renew their properties, because then they can be like, no, we still own The Lion King. It's this one, like they're so good at like keeping anybody from making Mickey Mouse go to Vietnam or whatever.
Disney is the fucking worst at it. They're like the worst offender of that shit.
They've got it down to a horrible, mousy science.
They must have like a department for that, like an entire department dedicated to just like renewing fucking all of their IPs, all of their copyrights. Just like fucking Alice in Wonderland's about to go in.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right. They remade that one too.
They did.
I actually liked that one, but I shilled out money for that. So, but anyway, it's
people like you. People like you.
Listen. That was what? When did that one come out? Like 2011 or something?
It was like one of the first ones, I think.
Yeah. So listen, I've grown from my mistakes, and I've learned from them.
Okay, let me tell you this though.
New year, new me.
These are new movies, so I guess it's not as bad. But I go out to see like depends on which one. But if it's a mainline like Marvel superhero movie, I'm gonna go see it.
And and that's fine. I'm mostly just talking about remakes for the sake of renewing their IPs, but yeah, I don't know. It's just it's stupidly restrictive, copyrights and stuff, and it's a broken system when it comes to internet properties like YouTube videos or like SoundCloud tracks or anything, like because it's still very new.
JCS.
Yes, the attack on Jim Can't Swim. All because he's getting more popular because people are streaming his videos on Twitch.
That is not why.
Why? Yeah, YouTube, it is. It's a conspiracy.
But listen.
It's because he can't swim.
He can't swim. They're trying to drown him.
Ah. Okay, so what is it? I'm hell-bent in my theory.
I don't remember the whole reason. I saw a brief snippet of what he posted on his Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something like he received some sort of backlash or some sort of like takedown for the police footage or something, was it?
I guess, but like, why backlash? Was it a copyright reason, or was it what kind of?
I'm not sure.
Backlash, unless it's legal, cannot prevent you from, or cannot force you to take something off of the internet. And plus, once it's on the internet, it's there. Like, now I can just watch VODs of the Twitch streamers who reacted to the full video, and that'll be the way I watch it.
Okay.
We're doing research. It's all for science.
I'm just looking to see if I can find it. So, he did post.
But yeah, I get excited every year when they release the long, like, I forget the name of the website or the archival thing, but it lists all the properties that will become for public use in this coming year. Because it's like, there's a lot of exploitative means that and things that go into copyright and renewing copyright and protecting property. You found what you're looking for.
Yeah. People
don't have to listen to me drone on about how much I disapprove copyright.
So I was completely off base. So it's YouTube. They're saying basically they're canning him for violence, which says content with a focal point is on blood, violence, or injury when presented without other context is not suitable for advertising.
Okay, yeah.
So it has nothing to do with the Twitch streamers that
Listen.
watch your content.
Listen.
Because YouTube doesn't actually give a shit in that regard as much as Twitch does.
How does Susan Wachowski, whatever her name is, know about it now? He's blown up in popularity. It's all a conspiracy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's right, man. Fucking Lincoln's secretary was named Kennedy, and Kennedy's
okay,
secretary was named Lincoln.
Don't brag on those facts. I love those Lincoln Kennedy facts. It's so freaky.
We talked about that a lot. I don't know why.
Yeah, because it's like Kennedy's assassin shot him from a theater and sought refuge. No. I don't remember where the Kennedy shooter was. In just some building. But long story short,
he was on the grassy knoll.
We don't have to We don't have to do this. We can cut this part out.
We're at almost like we're over an hour and a half right now.
Yeah, we are coming to a close,
yeah.
And I feel like this was a good reflective episode.
Yeah.
I do genuinely feel like I don't even remember what I talked about. I feel like I talked about so much. It's been so long. Our last podcast was the week of Christmas. It was. It's been at least, 3 weeks then? Just over 3 weeks?
Doesn't feel like it.
Time flies when you're in your 30s.
Yeah, and dying.
We're not. No, not dying. We are thriving.
Everyone's dying. Slowly.
30, flirty, and thriving.
That's right. Oh, 30, flirty, and
I think that's the
thriving.
saying that goes for 30-year-olds, which is very strange. I don't feel like being flirty. I feel like taking a nap. 30, sleepy, and thriving.
I could see you wearing a t-shirt that says that, yeah.
Oh, I hope it's someone who makes... If it's ever a thing on Facebook, it'd be like, Tory! And then it'd have like, you're 30, like... I've been a sucker to a couple of those shirts, but it's always just...
I have been.
People like seeing their names on clothing. It's very strange. So I see my name, which I never see anywhere. I'm sure you can relate also.
Yeah, no, my name's never on anything.
It's like, holy crap, there's a shirt with my name on it. Spelled correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. And get suckered into the Facebook vortex of fake personalized things.
Facebook is the worst.
Yeah.
Just don't use it.
If you don't have one, don't get one. We are keeping ours because it has contacts and photographs. And that's pretty much it.
The only reason I use Facebook is for the Messenger, honestly.
Oh, and Messenger. Yeah, I hate that you can't get rid of your Facebook and then keep Messenger.
Dumbasses. Smart asses.
Ironic. Since their name's Meta.
Oh,
I think they would have been able to see that coming.
Mm-mm.
Snaps in the chat.
That was a good snap.
I'm learning. No, I'm not. All right, well, anyway.
I'm going to teach you how to snap after this.
I feel like that's like a lyric in a rap song from the mid-2000s.
Oh. I came up with a pretty good bar.
Oh, the snap your fingers.
Oh, yeah.
That one. Which didn't sound at all like what you said. So good.
All right, yeah, we should probably rein it in, right? What do you think?
I am 30, flirty, and thriving, and there is no reining me in.
You can't rein this in.
No, excuse me, I'm going in tonight.
I'm going.
I'm getting ripped tonight.
That song's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a great song.
It's called Dick.
I'm glad you said it. I didn't really want to say it. And Doja Cat's in it. Why is Doja Cat in literally every popular? She's got the formula down.
Popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's super popular.
Mm-hmm. It just happens to be like it's always collabs, like that My Best Friend song that gives me like literal PTSD because your wife only listens to this one channel. Well, not only listens to this one channel. She listens to this one channel that they only use the My Best Friend song.
Right.
On every video. And now when I hear it for non-related videos, I'm like I visibly flinch.
She's like,
yeah.
Flinching?
So Doja Cat's on that song, and it's a great song, especially when you pair it with K-pop videos.
I'm going in. It's pretty. Yeah,
Let K-pop idols be adults 2022 challenge.
Yeah, let them be adults. What?
Let them date. How do they sing about love if they've never been in love?
Yeah, we should probably actually talk about that. Not now.
Oh, it's the same.
Like maybe next time. But like, it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Especially for like the idols themselves and.
Oh yeah, we will have a fully fledged music episode that doesn't focus on an award show.
Or a fake one.
In the future.
Yeah.
Or a fake one, you know? So.
We're wrapping it up.
I think so.
Right.
We are starting this year off very well, and we're calling it at a certain time. We are organized. We
have it down.
I hope so. And it only took 4 episodes.
Wow.
But thank you guys.
And nothing fell off the wall.
No, not since the first one. So like,
so funny.
It was funny in the chaos of it all. But thank you guys for watching and or listening. I guess listening and or watching. We want you to be listening first.
Whatever you want. Baby.
Yeah. What?
Daddy.
Oh, I was just gonna say
Daddy.
you didn't say daddy. Shoot. If you like what you hear, please consider subscribing. And if you want updates, you can follow us on LEM'n'TEA Podcast Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are interested in just one of us, we won't take it personally. But if you are,
I'll take it a little personally.
Don't tell us. We're better off not knowing.
Just don't say anything.
Yeah, just keep it between you and whoever. Whatever. Be a silent follower. He is at twitch.tv/UnoLumo, and he will.
And she, okay.
Yeah.
I forget Lumo, all right?
Okay.
She is on YouTube. youtube.com/AsRedFlame.
With 2 E's.
With 2 E's.
I wish you could change URLs, man. I wish I could change it.
I don't know if you can.
You can't. It's only your display name.
Well, follow.
Thanks, Susan Wachowski.
Because she's got a whole list of episodes that she's got waiting to be produced.
I really do.
And she wants to produce them. So fucking follow and watch her shit. Also put out a video or something.
I know. I'm like as bad as Michael Reeves. Worse. It's been almost 2 years. But if you want to listen to old news, I am chock full of that. And some videos of me being sad about stuff. So
there you go.
Because K-pop is always fun all the time.
Every day.
Every day. But thank you guys for checking out this first episode of 2022. And
this is a fun one.
It was fun, yeah. And I think we've got a good pattern going on. Once we are sure that this will be the legit pattern, we will let you know when to expect new episodes. Please expect a new episode in the very, very near future. Before the end of the month of the Capricorns.
It'll be probably this coming Thursday or Friday.
And hopefully I won't sound so terrible.
You sound fine. Trust me.
You do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, well, I don't either then. If you don't get to believe me, then I don't get to believe me.
Hey, guys.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Believe it.
Believe it. We love you. We'll talk to you later.
Have a good day. Do well on that test. Drive safe. Bye, one ho. Bye. Peace.